that by allowing children to be viewed as something that you can put a monetary value on, it's going to make the situation first, as my previous speaker has talked about exploitation. And secondly, it makes children be viewed as something that can be traded around. These children that can be seen as good. And we say that because of that, we should not go with that. But before I talk about that, let me go on to my rebuttals. I have two main rebuttals. Firstly, regarding exploitation. The proposition talk about how that there's no way in the rational mind that a mother could give away their children. However, we read this book. We say that when we are pregnant, we are really in a fragile mental state. We have heard about postnatal depression, and we say that here with the added burden of financial problems, you are gonna be more likely to just, because of these reasons, to just be exploited, be taken advantage of by people that are going to suddenly appear and say, we are going to solve all your problems, and all you need to do is give us the baby. And what would a mother do in such a case?
So,
what would happen in a moment? What would happen if a mother desperate for money is going to hear someone telling them that all their problems are going to solve if they just hand over their baby? Because of that, in a moment of weakness, what would happen? We are saying here that their mothers would, just because of these moments of weakness, make decisions that they would regret for the rest of their life. Yes, Naresh.
Yeah, as what your first speaker has said, that the mothers are carrying that child for 9 freaking months. They feel the pain. They obviously know that they are giving their flesh and blood away.
Yes,
they will give to a probable parent and basically ask for compensation.
We are saying here that as science has already proved, whereby there's depression, there's instability in the other side, where because of pregnancy, we are saying here that the hormones play havoc on their minds. We are saying
Rubbish,
here that no, thank you. We are saying here that because of these moments of weaknesses, these situations can occur. And we are saying here that no, thank you. We are saying here in the first word that there is help. That if we are not monitoring these babies, we are saying here that there's a greater chance of these mothers from being taken advantage of. No, thank you. We are saying, and as long as the mother has helped out against this temptation, we are saying that there is help available in this first world, and situation can improve. Yes, sir.
Now, even though there are things such as depression, we must recognize that the decision-making process of giving up your baby for adoption is extremely long, and there are so many exit points where the mother can change her mind.
Yes. However, what we are saying here is that in situations like this, where exploitation, a person just comes over here and say that everything has been done, all the legal paperwork has been done. What is the mother doing? And we are saying here that this situation of weaknesses does occur, and we are trying to prevent this situation from occurring. And now let me go on to my second.
So on your first POI, sir?
No, thank you. Of ownership. We are saying here that we are saying here that what they are doing is viewing children as good, and there are better methods of like relieving of guilt of that they are not paying these parents, such as letting the parents see these children once in a while. And we are saying that this is a better choice, whereby it makes both sides feel better, both the parents and the adoptees. Now let me go on to my point, whereby we are saying here that viewing children, what happens here is monitoring these traits will make babies view as good. We are saying here firstly that the impact on the child, it's not going to make them feel good. You talk about children, whereby firstly, no thank you. You are talking about a situation whereby a child would see themselves as good, whereby he knows that he has been adopted, but why? For reasons he has been given away by his parents because of monetary issues, because the money price, the mother's price, the money over them, and how is the child going to see that? How is
Sir?
No thank you. How is the child going to see these to as his own confidence. We are saying here that this is not going to make the child feel good. It's going to feel bad because his parents, his original biological parents, have given him away because of money. And we are saying here that because of this, no thank you. Because of this, we shouldn't let this situation occur. And we are saying here secondly, how it's going to make the situation worse. We are talking about situations such as organ sales. We are saying that for better living standards, people are willing to sell away part of themselves, or as Ruben has talked about, how children that they have seen as part of themselves by carrying it for 9 months. We are saying here that what it does to morality of people, whereby money is priced over everything else, it's going to make the situation worse in the case of morality, especially in a dog society, whereby people are going to view such things as commonplace commonplace for living standards, and we are saying here that we should not let them occur. And so, what have I thought about? Firstly, I thought about how exploitation do occur, and secondly, we are saying here that they are part of how ownership of a child is going to, in fact, make the situation worse, and there are better alternatives. And lastly, I've said by what this monetizing of babies is going to make them be viewed as good, and ultimately, this is not good to the child and the whole society at large, and therefore go with opposition.